Road Dogs!
Welcome to Road Dogs, a podcast where we quiz each other. We have a special guest, and you're going to feel like you're on the road with a couple of road dogs.
Yeah, that's right. We are two idiot silly billies on a quest for knowledge on this road we call life.
Are we supposed to say our names at the beginning? Hi, I'm Jon Tomashefsky, and
I'm Robert Thompson.
And our guest today is one of my best friends and road dogs, Zane Helberg.
What's up, dude?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Thanks for letting us have you. Thanks for allowing us to have you, bro.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the coffee. It's very good.
Dude, it's going to kick in. And pause the podcast for 25 minutes and let this motherfucker get coked out with his liquid crack.
I had a piece of Nero gum on the way over here.
What is that?
So this is kind of embarrassing because I'm not like a big Joe Rogan fan, but I was flipping through TikTok.
You just lost all of our listeners, but thank you.
I was flipping through TikTok and there was a clip of Joe Rogan being like, you know what? I'm not advertising this.
Yeah,
but this Nero gum, oh my God. And then there cuts to Mark Cuban. He's like, if I had just said yes to Nero gum on Shark Tank.
Dude.
So I got some Nero gum and it works.
You could have just went straight to Mark Cuban and everyone would be like, yeah, we like Cuban. He's cool.
You know,
we trust him.
Well, I don't really know if anyone trusts Mark Cuban right now.
Why? What did he do wrong? Is he a Me Too guy?
He sold the Dallas Mavericks to a family that knows nothing about basketball, and then they traded Luka Doncic to us, the Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
He pissed off a lot of folks.
So I guess not necessarily. So people don't necessarily dislike Mark Cuban right now. However, the GM that he hired made the trade, and he did sell, one of the coolest franchises in the NBA. So, he's not like the most liked, but he's not actively disliked, I don't think.
In his defense, he did all that before he started chewing Nero gum. We'll be back after this commercial, folks. Seriously, though?
He's like, if I just started chewing Nero gum,
that'd be a good commercial.
I would have never traded Luka Doncic.
Honestly, that's a great commercial. Is you get people that have made huge public mistakes. You get Elon Musk in there and be like, if I would have just done, and then you have him say, before I did so-and-so. That could be a great commercial campaign. Mm-hmm. Right?
I think that's a fantastic idea.
It's fantastic.
All right, next question.
No, but seriously, though, this Nero gum, what's in it? Okay, because I've been chewing neurodivergent gum, and my life is a mess.
Me three.
My wife's mad at me. I don't know where my bills are at.
I'm apologizing all the time. I won't look anyone in the eyes.
Yes.
Oh, dude, eye contact?
I lost my driver's license.
Actually, just renewed it. It felt great. I got through the whole system.
You passed the test?
Well, you didn't have to take a test again, but just the test of going to the DMV, bringing the right stuff. I'm the guy that goes to the DMV, waits in line, and then they go you didn't bring the so-and-so. I was like, I did. I read the itemized list. And then they send me away, and it takes me, and I just say, forget it. This time, everything went great. I have a new license in the mail.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, if me and John
I'm so proud of you. This fucking hat is ridiculous.
That's the point, sir. It's kind of a thinking cap. It'll help you get through this quiz properly.
Okay.
Robert's going to quiz us.
Yeah, so you guys.
You're going to be, I'm going to jump in if I can, but I feel like you're going to knock it out of the park here, Robert.
Okay, so this is one of those situations. So he's Slayton. Mm-hmm. I'm the guest. Mm-hmm. You're riffing.
And then when you have the answer, you just go, and it'll light up.
And if you have the answer before me, are you going to try to steal it? Is that what that is?
Well, it's not about stealing. It's about teamwork.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are working together. All right, so.
All right.
Dude, I'm excited. D dot deuce. That's the D dot douche. That is the
get to the quiz, you son of a bitch.
That's the motto of Arizona, which is the Great Seal of Arizona.
Hold on.
God and riches.
D dot douche.
D dot douche. I'm reading.
I have a sneaking suspicion you're pronouncing that incorrectly.
It's D dot deuce. God and riches. That's what are you familiar with this?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean,
you're not familiar with God enriching?
No, I don't.
You ungrateful son of a bitch.
I don't
atheist?
support God enriching any. I don't think God's enriching anything at all, actually.
He's a cold creationist, folks. Stay tuned.
Well, question number one. You may know this. Which Phoenix Suns player won the NBA MVP award twice in the 2000s?
Steve Nash.
Okay, well, it is Steve Nash. I almost said Randy Johnson. It is Steve Nash.
Yeah, Randy Johnson.
That's
Randy
to throw
Johnson's
you off.
a pitcher.
Yes. Well, see.
I saw Randy Johnson pitch, I think it was maybe his last game. one of his last games, and he threw 17 strikeouts. I was on like the third baseline in really good seats, and this was, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago?
Probably,
I don't know, whenever this was. Seats were still cheap. He threw 99, 101, 101 his last 3 pitches for his 17th strikeout and walked off to a standing ovation. It was insane. The man was like 40 years old.
And that was his retirement? That was it?
I think it was his very last game.
Oh, that's awesome.
He was a gnarly dude, just like 8 feet tall, just fucking killer, dude. He was amazing.
Maybe it
ball
wasn't his
player.
very last game because I think they went into the playoffs, but it was his last season for sure.
Wow.
And it was deep into the season because it was near my birthday.
That's cool.
Which is in August.
Did we win a point? Did we get it right?
Yeah, you got that totally right. Steve Nash immediately, obviously. And I knew you'd know that, but let's see.
Great work, teammate. Road dog kicking butt. All
Don't
right.
get too confident, but
They get harder?
They get a little harder. Which city holds the record for the highest temperature ever recorded in Arizona? A, Phoenix, B, Tucson, C, Yuma, or D, Lake Havasu City?
Oh, Lake Havasu is hot and disgusting. It's
What
so
has
gross.
the record?
Ever?
Yes.
I'm
on
thinking
record.
Phoenix, but then I went Lake Havasu right after that.
Yuma.
Wow. We can't agree on anything. What? It's Yuma?
Well, here's the thing. Tucson is south of Phoenix, right?
Okay.
It typically is 5 degrees cooler in Tucson at all times
Okay.
than it is in Phoenix. Yuma is further east.
Okay.
And that's on the border of California, which is like, it's Yuma. Yuma's Arizona, California, Mexico. It's right there, and it's arid. And so I can imagine that it's definitely not Lake Havasu. Lake Havasu is a little further north.
Yeah.
You know, so it's either got to be Yuma or Phoenix. So
You-
I'm gonna
So
say
he gets the
Yuma.
final say.
You
So,
might be onto something with that answer. I don't know.
so what were you saying though? You said
I just think of Lake Havasu as like just a very boiling hot place. Like people, you know, all the river rats that in Chino Hills, like whenever they would go to Havasu and come back, they'd be like, it was so hot.
and they look like a tomato.
And
that
all
is
their dads
true.
had leather skin, you know,
But
dads
all
and
of
moms.
Arizona's like that. That's why I
Yeah.
left. It's miserable.
It's like for the Board of Tourism, all of Arizona's like that. That's why I left. And then there's the logo comes up on screen. Okay, I'm gonna trust my compadre here. My
I'm
road dog.
guessing. Don't trust me.
I don't
This
trust
is a
my
guess.
compadre here, and I feel like it's Havasu. But then the first thing I thought when he said the hottest, I just think of Phoenix because there's, Phoenix is just a very hot place.
Phoenix is in the dead center of the state.
Yep.
It's very possible that it's Phoenix.
It's got hills around it, right?
A lot of concrete. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
the recorded temperature in the city,
Yep.
it technically, the airport where you're taking the temperature could be one thing, and then the actual temperature in downtown Phoenix or anywhere where there's a lot of concrete
Yep.
could be 15 degrees hotter.
Oh!
So if it says like it's 115, it could be so excruciating that you're out watching the heat waves come up from the street.
My dad
Cooking
toasted
fried eggs
my
on the
dad
street.
my dad
Wow.
toasted a bagel on our balcony of our motel once, like on the metal part.
Yeah.
And he thought it was funny, and we laughed about it, and it was funny, and we ate the bagel.
there's like a
Those were juicy.
cigarette butt, like shit on it. There's cigarette from the street.
I don't remember. It tasted pretty good. It was a bagel that toasted.
All right, what's the answer?
Okay, well, the final so your final answer, both of you agree it is.
Let's split the difference. We get half a point if we get it right. I'm going Phoenix. He's going Yuma.
No, I'll go Phoenix.
Okay.
I'll go
Phoenix.
Yuma. He goes Phoenix.
Okay, so the hottest temperature ever recorded in the state of Arizona was in the city of Lake Havasu City. It's reaching it reached a scorching 128 degrees on
128?
June 29th, 1994, marking the highest temperature ever recorded in Arizona.
Look at me.
Is that not the highest temperature ever recorded? 128
No, I think the hottest is in Death Valley.
at 127.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I'm just saying that for saying. Is
Yeah,
that
but
really? Well, you don't have all
128
that.
is
Death Valley's
insane.
pretty nuts.
120 is crazy. 120 in Palm Springs, it gets to 120. Indio, you get to 120, and you're like, it's just like it hurts to breathe.
I get the logic there, though.
I'm sweating now.
Joe
I
Rogan
was
would love
so
it.
wrong. You were so right.
Dude, it's so weird, huh? And
I was so wrong.
this feels so right.
Well, let's see if this feels right. Third question. In Goodyear, Arizona, what unusual action is prohibited by local ordinance, potentially leading to a fine up to $2,500 or 6 months in jail?
Being a Democrat.
Yes. A, feeding pigeons in public parks. B, spitting on public sidewalks or in public buildings. C, wearing flip-flops inside government buildings. Or D, chewing gum while crossing the street while being of Indonesian descent.
He just listed off my 4 favorite things to do in
That,
Arizona.
whatever that is, whatever you just
The
said.
Indonesian.
It's not the Indonesian. Don't waste
All right.
it.
Either that's real or you made that up and you need fucking help.
It's
No, no.
flip-flops in government buildings, dude. It's Arizona. They love the government.
This is a silly law that exists. One of these exists in Arizona from 1804 or whatever.
well,
yeah.
okay, did they
1804?
have chewing gum back then?
They didn't
It's
have
gotta be-
flip-flops.
It's got to be spitting on the sidewalk.
It's spitting on the sidewalk, dude. It's that or hanging out with pigeons and
It is spitting on sidewalks. You're
we freaking
correct.
did it, dude. Great job asking the right questions to fucking narrow it down.
Where is Goodyear?
You're getting pwned.
Is
I
that
have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't think I've ever heard of Goodyear, Arizona.
Is that where the tires are from? or-
There's a lot of towns in Arizona that are like one horse towns. You know what I mean?
There's just
Still.
one horse.
Wow.
Just one horse.
Just like one gas station.
Yeah.
No police department.
Yeah.
No schoolhouse. Just trailer parks.
a Subway. Can't forget Subway in
yeah.
every fucking corner
You know
of the
what?
planet.
A Subway.
Yes.
There's a lot of one Subway towns.
There are some bad sandwiches in Arizona. No offense to you people, but I had a really bad sandwich in Arizona recently.
Also, I don't identify as an Arizonan. I'm an Angelina. I've been here I've lived here longer than I've lived anywhere. And I was born in Arizona, moved around a ton, landed back in Arizona when I was 5. So I only actually lived in Arizona for 13 years of my life, from age 5 to 18. And then I
Well, being an Angelino and an Arizonian, and you may know this because this involves both which Hollywood actor was found bludgeoned to death in their apartment in Scottsdale, Arizona in 1978. I know you weren't alive
Dane
then.
wasn't even born then,
You weren't
dude.
alive, but maybe you know the lore. Okay.
Legends.
Bludgeoned, yeah.
Is it A, John Holmes, B, Bob Crane from Hogan's Heroes, C, Bob Denver of Gilligan's Island, or D, Natalie Wood? Who was murdered in their apartment in Arizona?
Bludgeoned to death?
Yes.
Most likely a bludgeoning would be
With a club, right? That's bludgeoning, right?
So this is my logic here because he wrote this quiz. Off the top of my head, someone getting murdered is generally a woman being murdered by a man, especially if it's a bludgeon. However, if it was a woman, he would have added a second woman to the quiz, to the answer section. Like if it was Nancy Wood, he would have been like, if I don't add another woman, it's going to kind of give it away. So there would be 2 men and 2 women in the answers. So I'm going to remove the woman from the answer pool. And I know it's not John Holmes because he died in Wonderland.
Yep.
And then the other 2 are who?
Bob Denver, Gilligan's Island, or Bob Crane from Hogan's Heroes?
So it's got to be Bob Crane from Hogan's Heroes because Hogan's Heroes was made before The Godfather, that was the 60s.
Dude.
It was made by the same producer. You want to know how I know that?
He
Because Miles Teller was in a show called The Offer about the making of The Godfather. And in that show, the way he got put on was that he came up with the idea of a comedy about a Nazi internment camp. Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah, wow.
Wow,
Dude.
Is that the show that Sandra was on too? Right? The Offer? Yeah.
Sandra was on The Offer.
Yeah.
So I know that Hogan's Heroes was made before The Godfather, which was then the 60s.
God.
And then Gilligan's Island was around in, what, the 80s? When was
Gilligan's Island was like
70s?
60s, 70s, yeah.
Was it?
Oh, Gilligan's Island's pretty old. It's 60s, 70s.
They had like a revival movie, but it was the 60s.
The movie was
it
great.
The 60s.
The movie was my job.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it was also made around the same time as Hogan's Heroes?
Yeah.
I think Hogan's Heroes is older. I think it is. I think
I'm going to go the guy from Hogan's Heroes.
Okay, and you agree, John, or you?
I have to agree.
Yes.
Only
Okay.
because I know
he
so
gets the
much
final
lore.
say. Dude. All right. Well, that neurogum is working like a motherfucker because Bob Crane, who played Colonel Hogan, was found bludgeoned to death in his apartment in Scottsdale in 1978.
If it was Gilligan's Island, we would have known about it because they played it on Nick at Night forever.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been lore that we knew.
And it's
I watched Hogan's Heroes too, but I don't remember what channel that was
Unsolved
on.
Mysteries also featured that. So yeah, he was. No one knows who murdered him. It could have been Bob Denver or John Holmes.
Oh, seriously? They don't know who
They don't
murdered
know
him?
who killed him.
And bludgeoning is when you get hit with like a club, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of clubs, by the way,
Yeah.
whenever you say like the official seal or whatever of like a state, does anyone else think of like an actual seal animal, like in like a very like a fancy outfit?
No, but I like the thought. Which of the following substance currently considered the most commonly abused drug in Arizona?
Methamphetamines.
A, marijuana, B, methamphetamine, C, cocaine, or D, fentanyl?
I mean,
It's methamphetamines, right?
nah, dude.
Is it fentanyl?
I think it's fentanyl now.
How's that abused? Isn't
What is the hippest drug? Is it fentanyl?
I think if you do any fentanyl, it's considered abuse.
Okay. It's very risky.
Yeah, this is a crazy question, but I think fentanyl is the drug, the epidemic of the country right now.
Yeah.
Is the plague on our entire existence. If it's not fentanyl, then the answer he found, I think, might be wrong. So, fentanyl.
Well, I want fentanyl right now, and the answer is methamphetamine.
I said meth right away.
It's fine. I'm
Okay.
okay with that because that's probably an outdated statistic. And meth, sure. Everyone knows you live in a trailer park in Arizona, you're on meth.
Anywhere in the West Coast.
If you,
I'm
honestly,
on meth right now.
For you to make a decision to live in Arizona, you have to be on some serious drugs.
Well, Emma Stone apparently did because she hails from which city in Arizona? The actress Emma Stone is from which city in Arizona? New Kingman, Butler, Blythe, Scottsdale, or Oatman, Arizona?
Oatman? That makes me think of oat
Blythe,
milk.
it's not Blythe.
It's not Blythe?
Is that border town between
Yeah.
here and California?
Yeah.
Which is, if she's from Blythe, that'd be the craziest.
Yeah. They
the
should have a
craziest
statue.
story. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As you cross the border, it should just be Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Instead of the giant thermometer or whatever, it's Emma Stone. Oh.
Next to a Subway gas station.
Scottsdale.
Did you see The Curse, by the way? She's so freaking hilarious. All right, go on. Scottsdale.
Scottsdale is very rich and white. She's white
And rich.
and rich.
Just like my favorite cake, tres leches.
I think you're on to something here. But do you know Oatman? Are you familiar with Oatman, Arizona?
I don't know what Oatman is. And what's the other one?
It was Oatman, New Kingman, Butler, Blythe, Scottsdale.
I don't know what New Kingman, Butler, or Oatman are. So it's very possible that she's from one of those small towns. But I know Scottsdale. It's a town. It's a suburb of Phoenix, and it's very wealthy. So
Yeah.
she was a high school actress. So to be a high school actress, you have to have the ways and means to audition at that time. Her family's got to be bringing her out to California a lot, maybe sending self-tapes.
The school's got to have a program for acting.
Yes, I've been saying.
Man, why aren't you in homicide? Okay, you are correct, sir. It is Scottsdale, Arizona. So I thought you would know this, but this is great to inform both of you. Oatman, Arizona is known for its wild donkey population. It's just donkeys.
Let's go.
Is that where Gary Oatman's from?
Yeah,
actor?
Oatman was once a thriving gold mining town, but after the gold rush, it fell into disuse and it just became a ghost town. Donkeys, primarily burros, were either left behind by miners and released into so there's all these free donkeys that roam
Just wandering.
Oatman.
Just like Big Bear.
And they're federally protected by the government, and they have an annual event where you could bring biscuits to feed the old donkeys and have a little donkey show.
Would you bring breakfast burritos from Bravo to feed them?
Sure.
He's such a good guy.
All right, I know you know this.
Dude, this thinking cap is
It's great, right?
helping me.
Doesn't it help? It does
Or
help.
neurogum or both. I don't know what
we might
is
have
helping.
to. Yeah, we might have to.
Neurogum.
Hit 'em up.
We got to get sponsored by Neurogum, but also we got to talk about our sponsors.
Oh, that's right. Suck my dick.
This podcast is brought to you by Thomas Zwick. He's a glass blower and a glass shower. He makes great glass art, and we love Thomas Zwick. He supports the arts and makes arts, and you should hit him up. All of his contact information is located in the description below. Hello.
It is magical. His work with glass is awesome, dude. I mean, every time that I'm super baked, I just love to look at his pictures of himself and of his glass. I just blew some glass before the show. But hey, we love you, Thomas. Please check out his info and Merry Christmas.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay, we'll wait for the next ad read. What's the next question?
So that was an ad read. I still don't know what the ad was for.
It's for Thomas Zwick.
Yeah,
he's a glass blower, and he makes great glass art.
He makes glass art.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should
glass
include
art,
this into the ad.
Yeah, glass art for like what sort of glass art?
Just great glass art.
Glass art, like large pieces for the backyard, for the coffee table. Is it a good gift idea? Like what sort of what are we talking about here?
If you're
Is he
looking for
making
large
bongs?
pieces for the backyard or just a good gift idea,
Is he are these bongs?
That's rude for glass people. They don't like it when you just go straight to bongs.
Come on.
And now a piece remains. Yeah.
When a loved one passes away, do you want to just bury him and have a little funeral and just be a basic bitch? Or do you want to mourn them with class and creativity? That's why you need to hit up D from A Piece That Remains. She'll take the remains of your loved one, whether it be a human, a dog, or something from another dimension through a portal. She'll turn it into some great artwork. She'll make a painting out of it. She'll make jewelry out of it. She respects the particles.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not going to go take your dead loved one's ashes and just throw it on a burrito. She's going to do something real creative and sensitive. And
After having burritos this morning.
This ad read was going so well, and then it took a hard left turn. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if I was a business, I would definitely pay you to do an ad read. And then you spoke, and I was like, never mind.
Well, all of D's contact information is located in the description below.
Diddle-doo-doo, fiddle-doo-doo, diddle-doo-doo.
Getting a home loan is pretty stressful. That's why you should hit up Cole Strange. We sang that song to the Doors song, People Are Strange.
That's right.
And Cole is strange. His last name is Strange. He's a mortgage lender. So whether you're looking to get your house refinanced, or you want to buy an investment property, or you're just looking to get you want to buy a new house, he's a residential lender. Great dude. Huge comedy fan. Huge hairy arms. I'll never let him forget about those things. I lost my car keys in his arm.
Now you say something insane about like finding a dead body in one of the houses or something.
Well, there's nothing strange about Cole, so I don't believe that you'll find any human remains when Cole is involved. But
if you did, you could send him to D, our other sponsor.
That's right. Yeah, you can maybe sprinkle dead remains onto a burrito.
And you could get really cool glass art from Thomas Zwick, and you could use that to decorate the house that you got a mortgage from Cole for.
Do you think the houses are where people have been murdered brutally, or?
Bludgeoned is a new word that I learned today. Bludgeoned by the official seal, who is now on trial for murder.
3 ad reads in a row.
That's right.
That's
how
right.
we do it, dude.
Dude.
Good podcasts always do multiple ad reads.
Well,
all right, and we are a good podcast. What'd you say?
Dude,
You piece of shit. Let's get this thing going.
Yeah, this is
I gotta
great.
quiz this son of a bitch.
I have one more. I have
There's
one
only
real good.
one more. This Arizona quiz, I love.
Wait,
Thank
we weren't
you.
done with the quiz?
I have 2 more questions. Actually,
Oh, look at us! I thought we were done.
I'm enjoying this.
Okay.
Well,
good.
You may
Hopefully our
enjoy this.
listeners.
We're all fans of motion pictures here. Movies such as Raising Arizona, Tombstone, Forrest Gump have all been filmed in Arizona.
Great
But
ones.
which of the following famous films was filmed in Arizona that you wouldn't think of? A, Psycho. B, Kangaroo Jack. C, How Stella Got Her Groove Back. Or D, Kangaroo Jack Off, a banned bestiality porno parody of Kangaroo Jack, which landed the pornographer's prison time. That is a fact.
That's filmed in
That
Chatsworth.
is fact.
It really is?
You can check it out on Wikipedia.
Chatsworth.
Kangaroo Jack Off.
I don't know the answer to this, but what are the options again?
It was Kangaroo Jack Off, Kangaroo Jack, Psycho.
Kangaroo Jack. What's Kangaroo Jack?
It was a huge. In 2003, movies were so bizarre. The biggest film was Lord of the Rings, but Kangaroo Jack was a comedy film with Anthony Anderson and a CG kangaroo, and he's from Australia, and it was a kids film. We were
I think
all.
it might have been that. It was Australia, and then they would just film it in Arizona.
There's no way they sent Anthony Anderson to Australia to film that piece of shit.
They filmed it in Arizona.
It was a huge
But
movie.
when Stella got her groove back,
There was a cactus in one of the scenes. I remember.
And Psycho, How Stella Got Her Groove Back. Kangaroo Jack.
Psycho was filmed at Universal Studios. You know how I know that?
The tour.
There's the tour.
The tour.
Yes.
Unless they filmed just the internal house scenes there, and then other scenes.
They had to get some outdoor shots, right?
That wouldn't count as filming. Well, would you?
Well, remember what the question
would you
is. The
fuck with us
question
like
is, what's
that?
a movie you wouldn't think was filmed there?
How Stella Got Her Groove Back, dude.
Oh yeah, easy.
Right?
You know what? You know why I'm thinking it's How Stella Got Her Groove Back? Because my mom loved that movie.
Yeah.
And I think part of it must have had to do with the fact that it was filmed in Tucson.
I think it was about a middle-aged woman who like gets an orgasm after not having one.
There
for a
was a
while.
movie with Drew Barrymore. I forget what this freaking movie was called. There was a movie that was filmed in Tucson with Drew Barrymore when she was, I don't know, in her early 20s. And they used my buddy Jake's house as, it was not Boys Don't Cry, but it was...
Riding in Cars with Boys? I freaking love that movie. That's a great movie.
No, maybe you could look it up or something, but it's with Drew Barrymore. But Drew Barrymore had a sex scene in my buddy Jake's bed.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Does he still have the sheets?
No, I mean, this was
Asking for a friend.
we were in middle school, so we were, I don't know, maybe 13 or 14. So this was like peak, like some girl was in your bed doing a sex scene. Oh my god, it was
Not some girl, Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, he was the coolest kid in school for like half a year.
And I love you wearing that hat probably back to when that probably happened. Like wearing this hat. You look
He's all
like,
excited. He puts it backwards. He's like, we thought about that, chicks.
like a Bazooka Joe character excited about titties, or it's so funny. Okay, this is the final question, guys. Final.
What was the answer?
Oh shoot, that's right. I got a little ahead of myself. What was the answer? Was it Psycho, Kangaroo Jack, or Stella Got Her Groove Back? Which one do you guys?
Stella.
Okay, it was Psycho. Psycho was filmed in Universal as well as Arizona.
Wow.
Yeah, like
I
what you
reject
said.
that question.
I was somehow right, but still, I was like, but he wouldn't do that to us. He did it.
Yes.
He did it to
I
us.
made it harder, but
piece
you've
of shit.
done a fantastic job. This is the final of the Arizona ones. What soft drink was founded and produced in Arizona? A. Cactus Cooler. B.
Yes, Cactus Cooler.
Prickly Pear Soda. C.
Prickly Pear
Sprite.
soda? Yes,
or
Prickly
D.
Pear
Arizona Iced Tea. Which one?
Arizona iced tea. All three of
I
them.
think they all are.
Arizona, Cactus Cooler, Sprite, or Prickly Pear Soda.
Definitely Arizona iced tea.
Cactus Cooler.
Cactus Cooler?
Because I could see the irony here where he's tricking us. Arizona Iced Tea, be like, actually, it's from Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's true. Also,
Right?
the guy from Arizona Iced Tea refuses to raise his prices.
And that's not very Arizona.
I wouldn't say that. Just
So then what the fuck?
General
Why'd you
thought.
bring that up then?
I remember Cactus Cooler when I was a kid.
It's the best. Yeah, so good.
Did you get it straight from the local tap from the factory?
No. Prickly Pear Soda?
That does sound like it's from Arizona too. Prickly Pear is that's
You familiar
Mojave.
with it?
That's
Prickly
Mojave,
Pear?
dude.
Familiar with Prickly Pear Soda?
We have that here too, though. Like
Look,
prickly,
do you have that
no,
here
not the
from-
soda, but prickly pears. They're all over.
I never had a Prickly Pear Soda.
You can get them.
Prickly Pear Soda's... That seems pretty esoteric to be from somewhere other than Arizona. I mean, there's so many prickly
Dude, prickly pear goes down in Mexico. It's like it's like Mojave. Like they sell. You can see
No,
prickly
you're
pears
right.
out
Okay,
here.
so-
They're out here. They're in Joshua Tree.
I've never had the soda. I'll be honest. I'll throw
think
you
they're
that.
called a
I've never had
bomba.
the
You
Something
soda.
like
know, to be honest, I think I'm going to go Arizona iced tea.
All right. Well, the correct cancer. The correct cancer is
There is no correct cancer.
Is prickly pear soda. That is yeah. I made it real
It's
silly.
John's fault because he I was like,
Wait, what? It's my fault.
yeah, because you sold me against it in the way that Lake Havasu is my fault. I sold you against Lake Havasu in the
Okay.
beginning.
Okay.
And you were right, and I was wrong.
Way to
You sold me
balance.
against prickly pear soda at the end. I was right. You were wrong.
So prickly pear soda is a soda you've had.
That's
Absolutely,
true.
growing up.
I did
Yeah.
talk you out of the prickly pear soda. I just realized it right now. I didn't even know.
You said you had prickly pear soda.
No, prickly pears are
Oh,
in
prickly pear
California.
cactuses.
You
Son of a-
yeah,
I remember I had
I was
prickly
trying to
pear
give it to you. I was
soda
like,
growing up.
yeah, I've never ever fucking had prickly pear soda. So that is
Okay.
But you know what? I found out that Arizona iced tea is from somewhere you'd never think. It's from Brooklyn, fucking New York.
See?
Which is crazy. So
I told you.
Yeah, wild. All right. Well,
Wow.
great job.
Everyone's learning.
Now, what's the next quiz? We
Here we go.
got
For
one
the
more.
record, I just want to put this out there. Eminem is currently not my favorite artist. I have not been a huge fan of Eminem in a long time because it's like old and he's kind of cringe and it's like his music's not as good. So just putting that out there.
Just out of curiosity, who's your favorite now? Of any kind of musician? Like who are your top five?
To be honest, I'm in a music desert because for the longest time, Kanye was my favorite.
I mean, I like his new shit. It's pretty good.
I'll kill you.
Yeah.
I'm-
It is.
I will kill you.
It is so
Joking.
crazy.
I will kill you.
I haven't heard it, actually. I haven't heard it. So.
That's
yeah,
so-
you know, unfortunately I do too. But it's just like what it is. Like I can't. It's like
yeah,
you know,
it sucks. Yeah.
There's no one to take Kanye's place for you? I mean,
No,
you ever listen to
not
Run the
right
Jewels?
now.
They're better than Kanye. Come on.
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, he had amazing music. There's a lot of, you know.
Yeah, dude. I've listened to Monster.
I
know.
don't
He's
have
good.
a favorite right now, to
Okay.
be honest.
Okay.
Well, let's see what you remember by Eminem and see what I remember
But
by Eminem.
what I do remember is that from 1999 to, I don't know, maybe 2012, Eminem was my everything.
Oh, good. Then you're going to have a blast on this quiz, and it's going to reignite your love for Eminem. And on the way home, you'll be listening to our old friend, Marshall, whatever his middle name is, Mathers. Question number one. What is Eminem's real name? Marshall Curtis Mathers III. Marshall Mussolini Mathers III. Marshall Barry Mathers III. And Marshall Zane Mathers III.
I mean, it's got to be Marshall Curtis Mathers.
Yeah,
very.
I agree.
It's actually Marshall Bruce Mathers, and that wasn't one of the questions. I messed up on the filling out this thing.
You're joking.
It's Marshall Bruce Mathers. I think it is, unless let's omit that one from it. Something happened. Is it Marshall Bruce Mathers?
I don't know. It sounds strange. Curtis.
I really doubt it.
Yeah, Curtis sounds like a dude
I
from
don't know.
Detroit,
It's
right?
not Marshall
Like-
Curtis Mathers. It's a B. It's not Barry either. So far, you've gotten a freebie point. You guys did great on that one. I'll give it to you. Question number two.
You know what I will say? For the first 15 minutes, the hat was great. Now, like, as we're into the second half of the podcast, forcing the guest to wear this hat is torturous.
Well, I'll take. I need to maybe wear it for this.
But now
round.
this is what's going to happen, and now this is probably going to be fine.
Is it
me. I
hurting?
have short coat. No, it's hot. It's like hot in here.
We're trying to keep you comfy and warm. In the old days, everyone wore hats.
Very hot in
Yeah,
here.
well,
It's
I'll
scorching almost.
Here, I'll trade because we trade these up. All right, because this may help me. I'm not as brushed up on Eminem facts. All right,
How many Grammy Awards has Eminem won? 3,
11.
11, 15, 69.
3, 11. 15.
I'm going to say 11.
Yeah, 11.
11's your final answer?
Yep.
God, you're so close. 15.
Wow.
Wow, 15.
It's cool. You got the first freebie point. So my grace to you might have you feeling like you're doing all right.
Fantastic.
Question numero tres. What was the title of the first single from Relapse? Crack a Bottle.
I don't know.
3 a.m. We Made You. Ice Ice Baby.
Crack a bottle.
3 a.m. We Made You. Ice Ice Baby.
Crack. That's my
I'm gonna
answer.
say crack a bottle. Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Is this how this is going to go every time? Yes. If I answer, give you the answer. It's my
Yes.
final answer. Yes.
I'm not going to give you a second chance anymore because of that fucking comment, buddy.
I
Here
don't
we
want
go.
a second chance.
Well, the answer was We Made You.
How about this? I have no idea what fucking song that is.
That's why you're losing right now. Question numero cuatro. What major music event did Eminem headline in October 2009 while Zane was still a fan? Coachella,
Coachella. That's my answer.
Rock the Bells,
Coachella.
Voodoo
Ding,
Experience,
ding, 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 ding.
Lollapalooza. That's Coachella, Rock the Bells, Voodoo Experience, or Lollapalooza.
I would love it to be Lollapalooza, but I think it's Coachella. I'm gonna say Coachella as well.
The answer was Voodoo Experience. 2009.
damn.
Major. Yep.
Where does Voodoo Experience take place?
I don't have any
These,
details.
like, this is hilarious. These are questions that if you put on the internet, not a single person is looking for.
This is all from Wikipedia. This is all from Wikipedia.
Okay, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a lot of things on Wikipedia, but like if you're thinking about like highly searchable terms, the esoteric fucking festival he headlined in 2009. You're gonna find one really, really hardcore fan that's like, fucking Road Dogs did an Eminem quiz.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
On the next Road Dogs, we discuss how we thought Zane was a hardcore fan, and now we're finding out he's not. Question number 5. What is the name of Eminem's restaurant? He has a restaurant. You know this, right?
I have no idea.
You don't know the restaurant?
No. What the fuck?
I thought you would know.
The M&M factory in Vegas, or
Dude.
what's the?
Hilarious.
Mom's
This is hilarious.
Spaghetti. Mom's Spaghetti.
Come on.
The Real Slim Eatery.
You wrote these.
I Just Don't Give a Steakhouse. Sandwiches and rap gods.
It's got to be
Sandwiches and rap gods. That's pretty
It's
badass.
got to be some.
I would think that was it. It's mom's spaghetti.
You're fucking joking.
It's mom's spaghetti.
You're joking.
According to Wikipedia, it's mom's spaghetti. I would have had. I made up
Wikipedia
sandwiches
is-
and rap gods. I was like, that would have been a great restaurant. I should. If
I'm
you're watching Slim Shady, I would love to do marketing and PR for you.
I'm imagining some guy that looks like John in like Grand Rapids, Michigan,
yeah.
who's like, you know what? I'm a big restaurateur. I'm gonna have a franchise, and he meets up with Eminem's manager's assistant. Closes him on this whole like sandwiches and rap gods idea. Eminem's like, do I have to do anything? And it's gonna, where is it gonna be? Grand Rapids? Sure. Call it whatever the fuck you want. And then he just signs off on it and gets a check for like $5,000 every 2 months. And that's how I imagine that restaurant went down.
Are you done?
I can imagine him with like a chef hat, though, right? Like Eminem with the chef hat, for grand opening in Grand Rapids. Or
No
Right.
way. No, you know who did open a restaurant, who put the gloves on?
Who?
And Bradley Cooper in New York. He opened up a Philly cheesesteak place called Coop's.
I was just gonna say Cooper's.
Oh, and he's actually hands-on.
This makes me think of freaking
Hoagie.
basketball.
He's at the grill every day.
Oh, dang.
I believe it.
Wow.
He's so easy to believe, dude. I was like, he is?
No, he is. He's this is real.
Yeah,
I'm
with
not
John
making-
Bon Jovi flipping fucking boigas.
John Bon Jovi.
He has a restaurant too.
Yeah, he has a restaurant where you can pay what you want. So you
No,
get,
look it up.
They're
It's
going out of business,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay, so Bradley Cooper put his heart and soul into the movie where he played the conductor
Yeah.
for Netflix.
Yeah.
He was, I'm sure, hoping that he was going to get some awards recognition for that. He got snubbed across the board.
Yeah.
And have you seen him in any big movies recently?
No.
Exactly, because in my theory is that snub drove him into a spiral where he decided to open up a Philly cheesesteak restaurant.
Yeah.
And because he's he's from Philadelphia, he's a Phillies fan.
Yeah.
Or like an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
There he is.
see, there you go.
He's wearing the
It's no
apron.
bullshit.
That's rad. So this is him getting back to his roots.
Yeah, this is his midlife crisis. Like I fucked up with this whole movie situation. I thought it was going to take me to the next.
So he's actually there working amongst the people doing this. That's great. But he's going to come back, right? I heard he
Well,
also
he's
got his
off
real
at-
estate license. He's going to come back, though.
Yeah, he's off at 5.
He's coming back. I guarantee.
Yeah.
You're like, I just got to do this. I got to get away from the crazy. And then you're like, but I am crazy and I got to get back to the crazy. Okay, here we go. This is our final question. And you're doing really well so far. You have a half point, I think, out of this whole fucking quiz, you fucking idiots. Okay,
Well,
here we go.
You know what's great is that you knew I was from Arizona, but you just assumed that I was a big Eminem fan.
No, I didn't assume. I did my research.
Who did you ask?
I have phone numbers. I can text.
Who'd you ask?
Huh?
How did you research this?
If this person set me off on the wrong trail, I'll let them know after the podcast.
Did you ask Nate?
Yeah, did you make videos?
I don't ask Nate anything. Did I ask Nate? He doesn't answer my texts until 12 days later.
Did you text my wife?
No. I text your wife. I was like, "Hey, I'm doing this quiz," and like,
You did not.
I did.
And her answer was Eminem.
Oh yeah, dude. And I started.
That's hilarious.
I started prying too, and I was like, "You sure about this?" I shook the phone and said, "Bitch, are you sure?" No, I didn't. I'm just joking.
You said, "Hey, Adrian, who's Zane's favorite musician or artist?"
I asked her like a nice handful of questions, and this is where we landed. Where I was like, "This will be fun. I love Eminem too. We're two peas in a pod loving Eminem." And I was like, "We've talked about Eminem on the road. I'm sure we've riffed
You know,
about
it's
some
funny.
stuff."
I was like, I'm doing John's podcast this morning. She goes, "Oh, that's fun." Like she had never spoken to you once.
That's good. That's how you do that when someone goes like, "Hey, I'm about to roast your so and so." You know, you ever done a roast where you have to like, pick up some brains? You don't tell them that they called first. You tell them afterwards, like, "Yeah, I told them about your obsession with gay porn or whatever." She didn't tell me that. By the way, let the listeners beware. Take note. She didn't say he has an obsession with any kind of weird porn. In what film did Eminem play a fictionalized version of himself? The Green Mile, Hustle and Flow, Get Rich or Die Trying, or Straight Outta Compton?
Do you know for a fact that the answer to that question is not even on the list?
That's the correct answer. None.
But that's
hell yeah, you got another point.
But
Good job.
that's
That was
a
good.
question that people who have lived in the world would
Yep.
know the answer to.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm giving you here. I'm serving those up, and that was an example of how I'm serving those up.
There you go.
You got
Look
it.
at you.
You did great, dude.
Thanks.
I mean,
Yeah, great job.
all things considered, a point and a half. I'm pretty proud of you guys.
Yeah, dude, this is an achievement. It's kind of like the Voodoo Fringe Festival from 2009, Eminem era greatness. You know what I mean, dude?
Yeah.
We can live on it.
Well, it's nice that you got to know a lot about me. Your quiz was great. Your quiz was garbage.
Take note, folks. Make the quiz more basic.
Well, your quiz was like an everyman's quiz, But that's the thing. You have everyman energy. You're a salt of the earth guy. You know what I mean? You're genuine. You work with children. You are a nice man. And
to juxtapose that, what would you say about me?
you're a son of a bitch.
You piece of shit.
You're a son of a bitch, dude. Like, what is wrong with you? You overthink, okay?
That's true.
You should have never left comedy. It was a mistake.
I'm back.
You're back.
Haven't you noticed we're doing a podcast? I get up like 4 nights a week now. Come on. I open for you. I open for this guy.
You know what it's like? We used to be real road dogs. We used to sit in the car for hours and hours on end. I used to sleep next to this man in trailers while he yapped till 4 a.m. He wouldn't shut the fuck up. All we had to do was go to sleep so we could go to the gig, and he just wouldn't shut the fuck up. And that was our life. We loved it. We talked about our dead friend. We made fun of our albino,
Our living friends.
our living albino
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
Who snores all night, who's worse than me.
And then you disappeared. You know what? You know what I want to quiz you on?
What?
What happened between 2020 and 2023? That's what I want to quiz you on.
Well,
Where were you?